and just get any installer and run it. So in the meantime, just let's get started with hard hat. So the very first question, like, how many of you have already programmed smart contracts? Just raise your hand. Even you can unmute yourself. Let's keep this session two-way. All right. Pretty much everyone. All right. So what we used to do was we used to go to remix.ethereum.org. The net is pretty slow. So we used to go to this online ID. We used to write our programs, our smart contracts, and then we use the online compiler to compile it. But there were some catches in this. What if you need to write anything when you have no internet? Like I am traveling, but I need to do some office work urgently. Do I every time need to open this browser or having a stable internet connection just to program, which can be something I might never use actually. So that was the problem. Ethos.js or various libraries. There was a demand to create an infrastructure, to create a tool that can be single-handedly used to develop scalable Web3 applications. In that course of time, we came with the hard hat. So what is actually hard hat? Hard hat is basically nothing but Ethereum development environment. So what it actually provides you is it provides you with all the things you need to develop a Web3 application or a decentralized application, or in simple words, what we call a DApp. If you go to the official documentation page, by the way, Hard Hat has superb documentation. It says Hard Hat is a development environment for Ethereum software, which consists of different components for editing, compiling, debugging, and deploying your smart contracts and apps, which we are going to see in a while, actually. Just let's get quick started. So what I want you all to do is, uh, I'll share my whole screen. I'm just sharing my window. Okay, entire screen. Cool. Okay. So I guess you all can see me. So I will just go to my file explorer, create a new project or a new folder. Just name it hard hat. I'll go in it. I'll do right click, show more options. Okay. Just here, CMD, and then code dot. So basically what I have done here is nothing, but I have just opened VS Code in that particular folder. Just let me know when everyone does that. Like, is everybody able to do that? Or if you want to wait, everyone has opened the particular folder in VS Code, no?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
raise your
done.
hand for
Yes,
letting me.
yes, done.
Okay, done. So a quick overview of the VS Code. This here you can find the in file option, you can find the options regarding to file operations, like if you want to open a folder or create a new window or connect to another workspace. Here, like much of like MS Word, the only two differences are there. The terminal option, in this terminal option you can get to choose what kind of terminal you want to run, or basically pretty much everything related to terminal. Here you can this is the file explorer. Here all the files and folders, basically the structure of file appears. This is a very important one. You have you can search and install extensions through this. So we are going to use it in a pretty much. So just click on terminal, new terminal. Here you get a PowerShell terminal, but what I will suggest you to do is uh, pretty much. Yeah, it's okay. So uh, what we are going to do, we are going to install hard hat in our VS Code. How you can do that? If you follow the documentation, to have it here, npm install minus minus save dev hard hat. Everybody is familiar with npm. What is npm? Uh, are you all familiar with it, or do you want me to explain it?
We
Can you
don't know
explain?
the function of it.
All right, all right, all right. So what actually happens is, a, while developing scalable softwares, you need to use a lot of tools and a lot of infrastructure, which is used by a lot of devs all over the world. So, is it feasible to reinvent the wheel every time? Like if I want to develop a tool that connects to my local host, is it feasible that every time I create a software, or every time a dev in this whole world creates a software, he develops that tools by himself? No,
No.
it's going to take a hell lot of time and it's useless. So what we do in that case, we develop packages. So what is packages? What are packages? Packages are a set of tools or a set of programs that can be run on any computer just by installing it, that are developed once and can be run on any computer or any project in a layman's language. For now, have it in your mind as a layman's language, that they are a set of computer programs or a computer tools that provides an application and can be run by anyone in any computer. So to handle those packages, we need a package manager. So what does the package manager does is, it fetches the package from any remote location on from the whole of the internet, and it handles it on your computer. That I guess that makes it clear. So to handle the node packages, we use npm. npm stands for node package manager. So we do it by npm. Normally, how we install packages is npm install hard hat. But what you're gonna see here is a key minus minus save dev, or hyphen hyphen save dev. What this save dev flag does is, it installs this package called hard hat just for the development purpose on your system. Like you need it while only developing your applications. So once you have developed your applications, once you have deployed it, you don't need it, so it will be removed from your computer. So that's just an efficient way of development. So and we will write npm install hyphen hyphen save dev and hard hat. What is what this command is going to do? We are asking the node package manager npm to install the package hard hat for only the development purpose. All right, we are going to press enter.
Is it the same for macOS?
Yep, same for macOS. Have you installed node for macOS?
No.
So you don't have installed node.js on your systems? Like, okay, that's the thing, we need to work it out. So how many of you have installed node.js on your computer, and how many of you have not? No worries. Install node.js. So before running the command which I told you, just go to this page, and here you can find it. For Windows, cancel it. For Windows, you can install it via this Mac OS installer, source code, everything. Just install this thing. How many of you don't have the Node.js? Please unmute your mic and tell me.
I actually don't have it.
I also don't
So
have
which
Node.js.
which systems you are using? Windows, Linux, or Mac?
Windows.
Windows. So
I use
just
Mac.
my so just download these installers and run it. Just press OK, OK, OK everywhere. Okay. So for Windows, I am going to demonstrate. In downloads, I must be having it. Here I'm having Node. So once it is downloaded, you don't need to do anything actually. Just install next, accept the license agreement, press next, next, next. Automatically install. Not for this, not needed. Next, and then install. Yes, and it is going to install Node on your system. Pretty much a 5-minute process.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done for everyone. If anybody has not done, just let me know by unmute your mic. I'll wait for a minute. Okay. So I hope it's
Not done.
okay. No worries. So which system are you on?
I
Windows,
am
Mac,
on
or Linux?
Windows system. Windows.
Windows. Okay. 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 We'll wait for you. Meanwhile, we'll just go through the hard hat. What is actually hard hat? So while developing your decentralized application, you have learned to develop a smart contract, right? Everybody of you knows how to develop a smart contract. Yes or no? Just
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
we write contract XYZ, then we write all the functions, constructors, modifiers, a hell lot of things. But I just ask a simple question: how is the end user going to interact with a smart contract? How does he know?
Through
Web
an app
application.
or a website or something.
Yep. So if a chai wala or a vendor wants to interact with your application, he should not be needed to run Solidity, right? He should not be required to enroll himself in a cohort and then go through a 2 months process to just interact with your app. The process should be user friendly. The user experience should be smooth. UX should be smooth. How do you do that? By websites, by applications, right? What Hard Hat does is it provides you the simplest way to connect your smart contract with your front end. You know what front end is? What you face in the front, the
Yeah, what the
websites.
user interacts with.
Yep. The websites, all the applications, all the apps, these are called front ends. What user interacts with, also known as UI, user interface. What is faced by the user is called user interface. Right. Have you installed Node, everyone, or is there anybody still remaining?
Yeah, done.
Done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these things again. And I'm going to do it once again. Shift delete these 3 items. All right, awesome. I'll close VS Code 2. For those who have installed Node.js just now, just restart your computer once and rejoin this meeting. I'll write here cmd, then code dot.
Like we have to reboot our computer.
Yeah, it is recommended to reboot your computer after installing Node. I was thinking that you have already installed your computer, like Node on your
Oh,
computer, because you have gone through week 1 of the cohort already.
okay, okay.
Yeah, even
Okay.
restarting VS Code is working. Is it fine? Like, is it
Ha,
compulsory to
okay.
restart?
No, no. Uh, uh, just restart your VS Code or and type here node-v. It should give you the latest version of the node. Is it working for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So once again, We have packages, we have JavaScript packages, a set of tools which anybody has written as a library, and we are importing it to our system. And to handle those packages, we need a package manager. We call it npm or node package manager. And how we install hardhat as a package? Npm install save dev. And by the way, guys, if you are following along and you need to,
Excuse
you
me.
need me to, yes, please go ahead.
Can you repeat it from the beginning because I was not able to install. I was not
Okay.
able to hear properly.
All right. I will do it once again. So, what
From
packages
this,
are?
how to create a folder in this?
Okay, if you want to let me do that. Okay, I'll just do that quickly.
Okay.
Just go to any folder in your file explorer. Okay, right click it, create new folder. Just let's name it new, and just do here cmd to open command prompt, and then code dot and enter. Is that clear?
1 minute. I am following you. I have created a folder name hard hat on my desktop.
Okay, just go in that folder.
Yes, I have gone. Again, I should create a new folder here.
No, just no, don't create a new folder. Click here and type cmd. Done.
1 minute. I am doing it.
Okay, all right, take your time.
CMD. Okay. After that.
Okay, enter it, press enter.
Yes.
Okay, and then here type code dot and enter it. Code space dot and enter it. I guess it's done. So
Yes, it is getting done.
let's move ahead. Once you enter VS Code, go to terminal and then new terminal. All right. So what we are going to do is we are going to install hardhat as a package. It's npm install hyphen save dev
Hey bro, 1 minute.
hardhat.
I
Yep.
am in this file only. What should I do next? I am
Where are
not.
you?
I am getting. I am in the getting started there na. I am in that page. I should go and click terminal above here.
Yep. Go
No,
to
or
terminal
what?
and then new terminal.
Okay.
Then like go type node space hyphen v.
Node space hyphen v.
V small. Yeah. You should enter it and you will get the node version. All right. So we are going to install it as npm install hyphen save dev hardhat. What this does is it tells node package manager npm to install the package hardhat. How? Just for the development purpose. Like once the development process is over, once we have completed everything, it's it will vanish. Like the hardhat will be deleted from the system. So just type this command and press enter.
Which command should I type now again?
It's npm install hyphen save dev hardhat. Just let me put it in the chat box also.
npn installer.
It's npm. Guys, do you want me to write every command in the chat box also? Just let me know. Install.
Yes. Just bro, could you write it?
Okay, I have written it in chat box also. You can just copy and paste it. Okay, so it's installed. So we have installed hardhat in our system. The package is installed, and many of you must be installing your first package in your programming journey. So congratulations for that also. So the first thing, how we are going to initialize hardhat in our project. We use the command npx. All right, npx hard hat. Let me write in the chat box also. npx hard hat. What it is going to do is it will install the like it will initialize the already installed hard hat package for us. All right. So let's do npx hard hat. But it asks us, what do you want to do? We want to create a basic JavaScript project for now. We'll press enter, just keep pressing enter. So for all those who are in on Windows, copy this command from here. Just right click, it will copy it. For all those who are in Windows, copy this command. Just select it and right click it. And then right click here and then press enter to run it again.
Shaurya, just a quick note to everyone. Let Shaurya do his session. If you have any questions, please don't interrupt in the middle because flow will be disturbed. You just put him in the chat. You just put it in the chat. He will respond, guys. Okay. Don't interrupt him a lot because it's totally fine that if you're asking questions, but yeah, like flow will be disturbed. That's why I'm like.
It's all right. Like if you're not able to follow along, like if you're not able to do it, just ask me. Okay, just let's move ahead. Till now, it's getting installed. Anybody has any problem? Or if anybody has any doubt, you can just unmute yourself.
No.
Everybody? All right. Awesome. Okay. So I guess it's installed for everyone. Okay. Just let me know if it is installed for everyone. Just please raise your hands if everybody has been able to follow.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. All right. Okay. So as soon as you run this command, or as soon as you follow what I have showed you just now, you're going to see that magically these folders have come in here. Earlier these were not here. So what hard hat has done for us, it has created all these folders and managed everything in backend for us, so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. The folders we have is the contracts. So in this folder we are going to create the contracts, the smart contracts, which we used to create in remix. But it's pretty much ugly right now, like just the white thing, no syntax highlighting, no linting, nothing. So we'll come upon that in a minute. Again, then we have scripts. How many of you are familiar with scripts? What are scripts actually? Why do we write scripts? Okay, no worries. So I'll just go through it quickly. What scripts actually do is they perform a set of automated tasks for us, or they perform a set of tasks for us in the sequence. Like we want to do like we want to deploy our smart contract, and then we want to run a specific function from it, then another function, then there is a hell lot of tasks which we want to do, maybe in a synchronous or asynchronous manner, doesn't matter. So doing that manually requires a lot of hard work, and humans are prone to errors. So that can be uh, avoided by using script. So you write a script in which you mention all the tasks which you want to do, you program all the tasks which you want to do, you verify it once that the script you have written is correct, and then you just run it and the computer does all the tasks for you. Isn't it amazing? So we are going to write some very basic scripts here in the next coming days. After that, there is a test folder. So testing is actually a very important part, a very crucial part of the whole development process. You have developed everything, you have given your best, you have like added a hell lot of features in your dApp. But what if that 1% thing goes wrong? 99% of the dApp works, but that 1% crucial thing goes wrong. How catastrophic that can be. So so during any development process, what we do, once we have developed our app, or even while development, we write tests. Here what test actually means is, it tests that if our app is functioning as it should do, if app is doing its task as it should be doing. So here you can see a lot of tests are written, describe lock function. So this is the uh, function which tests the lock feature. This is the function which tests the deployment feature. Okay, this is the function which tests the withdrawal feature. So while we will be developing our full stack application, we are going to write a lot of tests, and for that we are going to use a library called mocha or chai.js. All right, here we have hardhat So this file hardhat.config.js, this thing you can call the soul of the whole hardhat ecosystem. Without this, hard hat is useless. Like, this is the file that tells hard hat, bro, what to do. Like, if I go run npx hard hat compile or any command in hard hat, it's going to ask to hardhat.config.js, brother, I have got this command, how to execute it, which solidity compiler to follow, which network to deploy, how to deploy, and a hell lot of things. Do I have a gas restriction? If yes, how much? If no, it's fine. So this file, this is a very important this is a very important part while learning hard hat. How to configure your hard hat using hardhat.config.js by npm. Pretty much that's all. Is everything clear right now? Like what hardhat.config.js does? Why do we have scripts and why do we write tests? You can even unmute yourself. Is anybody having any doubt till now?
Like,
Please go ahead. Sorry, I can't hear you.
why are the tests deployed? Can you please re-explain that part?
Tests. Okay. So just wonder, you have done everything. Like, you have developed the whole application, you have written the whole smart contract, you have developed the whole application by the best of your capability, and by chance you miss a single line of code, or you programmed a single line of code mistakenly, not intentionally but mistakenly, or that your app does not perform the way it should. So you are basically having a bug in your whole application, or you have written a piece of code and you want to test it. Bro, I have written this piece of code, does it work as it should do, as I wanted? Is it connecting the wallet? Does my connect wallet button work? So to test all those things, we write unit tests. So by the unit test, I mean we write test for every single unit, for every single function we write a test. Like here we are writing test for deployment function, here for withdrawals, uh, here for events, in that manner. I hope it's clear now.
Yes, yes.
Anything else, anybody? All right, let's move ahead. So here you can see our code does not look good. Like, you'll ask me, bro, will I even want to code if I have something like this? No syntax highlighting, nothing, no error detection, nothing. For this, we are going to install an extension, that is hard hat, solidity extension by hard hat. Please verify that it's by Nomic Foundation only, that you are installing the correct extension. Just click install and it will install it for you. All right, so we have got it installed. No worries. Now, bro, how beautiful it is now. Syntax highlighting, Like every part of the syntax is highlighted. Everything is pretty much more beautiful now. So what we do in this contracts folder,
Hello, Shaurya, you're not audible. Hello.
You're not audible.
hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I had a network issue. So until where I had explained, if you can just recall that, what I had explained last, like before going all blank.
Installing the Solidity extension till there.
Okay, we had installed the Solidity extension, right? So after installing the Solidity extension, we can see that we have pretty much of a syntax highlighting. We can even search out for errors, which we will doing in some time. So if you want to create a new contract in this hard hat, just go to contracts folder, right click it, new file, name your contract, just name it bank.sol, or just name it mood.sol, and you have a new contract here which is on your system. You don't need any web browser, you don't need any stable internet connection to compile your contract. So just write a simple contract, man. Just we'll do it spdx license identifier, that is MIT, and we are going to we are okay. A quick quiz for you. What line do we use to define the Solidity compiler version?
Pragma Solidity.
Techna solidity.
Awesome, awesome. Is there any message here? Okay, send that. All right. Pragma Solidity. We'll be using any compiler above 0.8.4. This we'll use the keyword contract, mood, and good to go. Okay. We'll create a function here, function set mood, that will take a string. Again, a quick quiz. What memory location are we going to use here with string? Guys,
Bytes 32.
okay, bytes 32. Anything else? No, not bytes 32. Bytes 32 is a data type. I'm asking what memory location we are going to use. How we are going to store it. Are we going to store it permanently on the blockchain or temporarily?
The memory, I guess. Like,
All right, yes, memory. Why memory? Because we don't need this string once it is used. It, we just need it while we are setting the mood. So to save gas, we use the keyword memory, and just let's call it mood and make it external. Again, a quick quiz. Who all can access an external function? Like, can it be accessed by anybody, or there are some restrictions that it can access by only from someone, by only a function from within the contract, or what does it do?
It can be accessed by anybody.
Okay, it can be accessed by anybody.
Internal means
Any
outside the
other?
contract, not internally, right?
Yep, yep, that's correct. That's correct. So the only difference between a public function and an external function is that a public function can be accessed or called by anybody, but an external function cannot be called by any function which is inside this contract itself. Let me just explain it to you. If I write a contract, if I write a function get moved. Okay, just for now, let's make it public, and its view returns string memory. And for now, if I just try to call it set mood. If I will try to call set mood from get mood function, this is not permitted. This is not permissible. Why? Because my set mood function is set to external, which means it cannot be called by any function within this contract. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. I hope that makes sense now. External, it's just external. Okay. And we'll have a memory in a variable here, state variable. We'll call it string mood, and we'll set our mood here to mood is equals to mood. All right. And what we'll do here, we'll return the mood. I'll ask what is return mood. So if I call this function set mood, and just a second. All right. All right. If I call this function set mood with the argument happy, for a minute, just take I pass the argument happy, then it will set this mood variable, the value of this mood variable, to happy. And as soon as this function is executed, this thing, this variable underscore mood, that will be moved out of stack. That is the difference between three memory locations we have: storage, memory, and call data. Everybody is familiar of all these three, like storage, what storage does, what memory does, and why do we use call data.
Actually, I don't know what does call that and storage do.
Okay, all right. So what storage does, so we have three kinds of memory, three kinds of memory alloc.
Hello, Shauriam, you are not audible again.
Hello,
Yeah. Now you're
hello,
good.
hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
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 Just let me turn it on once again. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Please
I
write
can.
it in
And
chat
now you're
box.
back.
Okay, I can't hear you for now. Uh, okay, I don't know what happened. Just let's do it once again. Okay, no worries, no worries. Let's figure out what went bad. Um, okay, I'll if you guys can hear me, I will just continue, and if you guys have any question, I'll periodically come to the chat box. So does that work? I think there won't be any problem. Okay, all right. So we were discussing what kind of memory allocations we have. So we have three kind of memory allocations. The first one is storage. Second one is memory, and the third one is call data. So what all these three memory locations do is storage is used to store data permanently on the blockchain. Right? So if I am passing any variable with the keyword storage, like here, if I am not writing storage, it is by default. So here, if I am writing any variable with the keyword storage, that means that variable is getting stored permanently on the blockchain. That becomes immutable. But in case of memory and call data, they are used for temporary purposes. That can be used to do calculations, or that can be to pass parameters like we did just now. Does that make sense? Just write a quick yes or no. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible? Screen is visible, no? Okay, all right, all right, all right. The default memory allocation. I didn't see your name, Riti. Okay, so the default memory allocation, if I don't write anything here, the default memory allocation is always storage, right? But suppose if I don't write here memory, and I don't write here memory too, so the Solidity compiler is smart enough. It knows, ki, bro, you are not using this data on blockchain. You are not using this data on chain. So why to write it? Why don't assign it the memory locations memory? Why storage? So once I try to compile, I'll write npx hard hat compile. It will download compiler. Okay, just let me first save it. Let
Voice is
me
echoing.
compile it again. Npx hard
Harsh,
hat
it's echoing.
compile. Here the I should be capital. No. So that's a warning, not an error. So just so it's in becoming a developer, being in the journey of developer, it's very important that you take errors seriously. What does this error say? Learn to read the errors. How do you read the errors? It says data location must be memory or call data for return parameter in function, but none was given. The error is on 15th line nearby this thing. What is our 15th line? This line. Nearby this, okay, I'll see data location must be memory or call data. So I'm gonna do is I will put memory, because this thing is not getting used anywhere on chain. It's just for you and me. Here also the same error we have got on the 19th line, memory, and when I just save it by pressing Control S, will get and just compile it once again. Hard hat compile. Compiled one solidity file successfully. Okay, so that's how it works. I hope that's clear. Pratham, if you are not able to see, I guess you can rejoin or something. Guys, so was the explanation clear to you all? Why we use storage, why we use memory, and why we use call data?
Yeah.
We use memory and call data perform pretty much same functions, but sometimes we use call data instead of memory just to save some gas. So that's a pretty much advanced topic which we will be covering this week only. No worries, don't worry for that, I'm there for you. So this is how you can create a contract. So if we have created this contract, how to compile it? So in Remix, what we used to do, if we ever wanted to compile, we will just press control. So if I want to do it, we will just press control plus enter, or we will go here or compile to owner.sol. So it will compile for us. But uh, just let me see if there are any questions. No questions till now. Okay. But in while using VS Code and Hard Hat, we'll use command line to compile our contracts. So we will give command to the computer by using command line, CLI, command line interface. So what command we are going to write to compile? This is npx. Sorry, I'll just clear this. Okay, what command we are going to write? It is npx hard hat compile. Hard hat compile all the contracts. Okay, I misspelled it. Compile all the contracts which are not compiled. Press enter. It will check if there is any file which is not compiled, or which had undergone changes in the recent time. It will detect and it will compile it. So we have compiled one solidity file successfully. Suppose if I do something here, like if I create a uint number is equals to 23. Note that I'm not using memory here. I'm not using any keyword. So by default, it is going to be stored on blockchain. So by default, it's going to be stored on blockchain. And I do something like um, I'm reassigning it to number is equal to 56 for a second. For a second. So this smart contract underwent changes. So now when I do npx hard hat compile, I added these two lines of code here. When I do npx hard hat compile and press enter, it's gonna detect that yes, there were these two changes that were made, and I have to recompile it again. Any questions till now? If there are any questions, just put it in the chat box. Why am I not able to hear you guys? Is anything that can be done?
Can you hear us
Any
now?
questions? Is everything understood? Like, no question in this world is dumb. Not asking questions can make you dumb, but if you have any doubts, this is the time to ask. Like when we were like I'm telling you, when we were learning blockchain and everything, no, there was no compiled resource, no compiled, everything was scattered. So even the complex topics of the Ethereum, complex topics of the solidity, we had just a paragraph of explanation. All right, no doubts. So that's when we went to figure it out on ourselves. Now is the time to ask. No worries if the session extends a little bit, or I have to take extra sessions for you. I will do it. No worries.
Shaurya,
So we have written our contract here.
Hello.
Tomorrow what we are going to, what I want to do, what we want you to do right now is, after this session, repeat all I have done. Like, create a folder, uh, install hard hat in it. If you get any, if you get stuck anywhere, just head over to the hard hat documentation. Like, the beauty of this documentation is it has explained everything in such a simple manner that every, even a 5-year old can understand. The first thing you have to do is this, everything. And if you get stuck anywhere, we'll meet tomorrow, and you can ask all your doubts to me tomorrow. No worries. So the main focus
Hello.
of tomorrow will be to clear all your doubts till now, as well as we will be writing the deployment scripts. I guess you have not deployed your contracts till now, have you? Via Remix.
They have
Have you
done
guys
via
deployed
Remix.
your contracts via Remix till now or not?
Yes, yes, they have done via
Just
Remix.
let
They
me know
have
yes or
deployed
no.
contracts.
Okay, you
Uh,
have deployed your contracts via Remix. No, injected Web3.
yes.
All right. No worries. Okay. So
Shauriyam,
what what we are going to see tomorrow is Hard Hat actually provides us with its own blockchain, its own chain, its own local chain for the development purpose. So before you deploy it in the production on the main Ethereum mainnet or a Polygon mainnet, you can actually test it here. That is it working properly, or are there any glitches? So for that purpose, we are going to run our own local node on Hard Hat. We are also going to write our own deploy script. Isn't it cool? We are going to ask Hard Hat, bro, I have written this a smart contract. Just go, fetch it, deploy it, perform these functions, and boom. If there are any errors, console log it. So that's our focus for tomorrow. Any questions till now?
Hello.
Guys, any
Hello.
questions till now? Any doubts? Like anything? I'm there.
Shubham, put it in
No,
the
no
chat.
doubts.
Just write yes or no. I'm not. I'm not sure if I'm able to hear you. Okay. So all right. I'll just give you the link of this. Okay.
Shauriyam, we have a
My
GitHub. If
background
you
must
could
be having a
upload
great
today's
noise.
code,
I'm very
they will
sorry
just
for it.
follow us.
So,
Hello.
what module you cannot find? Just can you just copy and paste it?
Hello, Shauriyam. Am I audible?
Hard at toolbox. So, Subham, when you had run npm install hyphen saved a hard hat, so there was a message. There was a message. So please install this module. Just if you just scroll back, you'll find that please install these dependencies. Yes, after you run npm install hard hat, the message pops up. Please install these dependencies npm. This is thing. Yep, I will upload everything. Cool, cool. I will upload everything. Even if Subham, just to troubleshoot, even if you are not, even if you are getting this message, no, just go to Google or type cannot find module uh, nomic labs slash toolbox. So, and here the very first link on the Stack Overflow gives you the uh, uh, solution for it. What it simply says, it's in yarn. I will copy and paste for you uh, in for npm. I'll copy paste for you and paste. It has npm version, no worries. So once you run this code, once you run this line of this line in your no need to run yarn wala thing, no, run npm install hyphen saved up this thing. You have not initialized in yarn on your system. So once you run this, everything is gonna be fine. So guys, that's all for now. How was it, like, how did it hit you? Or I know like it's a little bit overwhelming in the first, like I myself faced a lot of problems while doing it. So how did it go?
It went well.
Like even if it was 70 to 80% understandable, can I have hands raised? All right, David. Okay, a lot of people, like, awesome, awesome, bro, awesome, awesome, guys. All right. Okay, so we are gonna meet tomorrow again. Uh, Anyways, okay. Thank you, anyways. So we are going to meet tomorrow morning around 10. So I'll urge you guys to attend the tomorrow's meet, because tomorrow what we are going to do, we are going to use ethos.j. What we are going to use? Ethos.js. So this is a library that we are going to use to deploy our smart contract, as well as integrate it, not to deploy our smart contract obviously, to integrate it with our front end. So we'll create a very basic front end without any styling or anything, and we will just try to integrate it with the same, like, just a mood setter or something. We'll try to integrate it with our smart contract. So tomorrow it will be going to be a very good session for you all. So I urge you to join it in tomorrow. uh, I guess, Krishna, the time would be from 10 only, no? We'll see how long it goes. Hmm. Okay, okay, Krishna, I guess it's done for now. We'll meet tomorrow again.
Thank you, Shauryam, for today's session. I think everyone has understood the
Okay,
gist
guys,
of.
since I can't hear you all, I'll just take a leave now. Thank you for attending, and yeah, see you again tomorrow.
See you, Shauryam. Thanks a lot for today. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Do you have any doubts? Guys, you can speak up to me. If you have any doubts, you can just ask it out, and you can tell us. Tomorrow's session is
No,
going
it's
to
all
be
clear.
from okay, cool. Tomorrow's session is going to be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's going to be about Ether.js. Guys, just get familiar with JavaScript. I will be uploading videos. Sorry for the delay, but website is going through a lot of changes. A lot of new courses, quizzes are being added, and a lot of reading material for you. Even documentation also is being added. You can see the website is little messed up as of now, but yeah, um, you are going to see quite a lot of changes coming soon for you guys, and it will be completely customized to optimize your learning experience for you guys. Cool. Is anyone having any problems with the website? Please speak up. Hello. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know
Yes,
that.
yes, you
No
are.
problem. No problem.
Does anyone have any problems? I am happy to help you guys. Like,
No
you
problem.
can tell me. Okay, okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you guys tomorrow then. Bye bye. Hope you like the session. Thank you. Bye bye.